take place in an administratory building of a very prestigious university in Bogota. There are 3 different windows. First one is the register office, where all PhD students at the end of each semester have to bring their documents for the renewal of their credits. The second one is the admission office. Here, the graduates apply for a PhD program. And the third window corresponds to human resource. Here, at the beginning of each semester, the adjunct professor have to come to sign their contracts. I am Adelaida, a PhD student, and he is Andres, an adjunct professor.
Hi, my name is James and I'm lost. I am a graduate student. At this moment I apply for a PhD program. Maybe it's the best decision that I will take because I love research and I love the university, but first the register office. I am excited.
Are you looking for an admission office?
Yes, I am looking for the admission office.
Do you know what? I have to pay 100 million pesos. I don't know what I was thinking of when I decided to do a PhD. I don't know.
Excuse me, I overheard you. Are you a PhD student? That is great.
Yes, I am.
Yes, that is great because, I don't know, in this moment I am looking for required for applying to a PhD. It is so exciting. I think you take the best decision.
I get what you're saying. I can understand that you're so excited with the idea of doing a PhD. I was like you some years ago, but you don't have any idea what are you getting yourself into. 3 years ago, when I started my PhD in law, I was naive, just like you. I thought that I had to have a PhD to earn a lot of money, but after a few months, I realized that all those ideas are just a myth. Currently, my colleagues from the university, they are earning a lot of money without a PhD. Why? I am living a tax life. And you know, that is not the worst part. When I finish my PhD, they will have more experience and more money than me. They will have taken over the best jobs, while I will be just beginning my career.
Please, please, Lady Hermie. Why is it less money than last semester? I will have one more lecture than last semester. That is less money. Oh my God. I teach 7 lectures. I am advising 4 dissertations. I must write 2 reports per week. And I make my own coffee. In exchange, what do you receive? Only 3,000 pesos per hour. And many migraines. Oh my God. That's really, that's so bad. That's so bad. Let me. I could think one thing. I don't know. Perhaps you are robbing me. I don't know.
But I am not here for the money. I love the universe. If I were a physicist, I would discover the mystery of the cosmos and I would develop my research in quantum physics. So great!
Well, my Greek boy. Well, when you want to change the world, you are going down the wrong path. It is really hard to believe that with academia, you will change the world. In my opinion, it is not possible to change the world where you don't really know it, don't know it. It seems to me that the real world is not in a library or in a laboratory. The world, the real world, is outside academia. Do you know what? It's harsh and competitive. Let me give you an example. If I hadn't quit my job, I would have had a director position at the university where I worked. If I hadn't decided to do a PhD, I would be earning a lot of money and I wouldn't be selling my car. If I hadn't chosen academic life, I would have a big, beautiful house in the north of Barranquilla. In fact, I wouldn't be living in a small apartment in this cold city, far away from my family and friends. If I hadn't begun a PhD, I would have more time for myself. And probably, I would have already gotten married and had a child.
It's surprising to me that you have to reach like most people that spend your time in a boring office. If I were a PhD student, I wouldn't have a schedule. It's the best part of all, because I can do a lot of things. And I don't know, I think so that is the best choice that I will take.
Excuse me, have you ever heard what you were saying? Let me introduce myself and my problems. First of all, I am a faculty at this university, but I try to summarize what's about my whole history here. Last decade were already, absolutely. Last year was a disaster. Last month was ridiculous. Last week was my fault to keep failing in this place. Last day, as bad as every day. Oh my God. Why I continue here? Why, if I am just a adjunct faculty? Oh, I remember ridiculous prestige. Ridiculous. Stupid prestige. Anyway, I show a couple of truths for you and you. Academia is a nightmare. First one. Second one, nightmare is academia.
Let me say something. I continue doing my PhD because if I hadn't done a PhD in some years, I would feel frustrated because I hadn't done what I wanted to do. Probably I would envious of all of those who did a PhD because they did something more interesting than just work and have children. I know. That all doesn't make sense.
My parents' advice was right. Oh my God, my financial and maybe my spiritual life would be absolutely different if I had changed social science to be a washing machine mechanic. but I am a super guy. If I hadn't studied a PhD in anthropology or whatever subject or whatever PhD program, I would have an absolutely different life. I would have much money. I would have been a billionaire maybe. I would have paid your mortgage, your credit academy, and your too. No. Perhaps my next life I would be Al Capone. And maybe I could injure or attack the faculty staff. Yes, why not? Perhaps put a little of poison in the coffee that they drank in the scholar cafeteria. No, I only have a big pain in my back pockets. I feel melancholy in my heart. Anyway, you are younger, and youngest, they don't pay attention, they are stubborn maybe, but it's your life. Whatever you do is your problem. All the best, guy.
I know, Jones is obstinate, but good luck.
Thank you for showing me the register office. Goodbye. What the hell? Did you tell me that this is my first done? But it's so much money. If I hadn't applied to this PhD doctor, I wouldn't have bought a car. It's incredible. I take a very bad decision.